Hey, this is Robert here at Guzzi Fabrication. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. This is exactly what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be installing, metal twisting, then installing these twisted down tubes on our little chopper project. Really fun video this week. So here we go. The trick to twisting tubing is that you have to install a rod in the center. Otherwise, it's just going to collapse on you. It's not going to work out. This is how you do it. Yeah, that's what you get if you don't. Now, I'm going to be showing you some other metal twisting. I built a fixture, and in a video coming up, I'm going to be showing you how to build this fixture. But for now, I'm just going to show you how it works. A little quick connects. Love those things. And let's make our first twist. Now I speeded up the video here a little bit. And you want to work in small sections. And the reason that we're doing tubing, well, blacksmiths or people who do ornamental work, they use solid stock. Solid stock is easier to twist. You don't have to put a center or anything like that in it because it's solid. But twisting a long piece, that's a little bit different. Ask any blacksmith. So there we have our twist installed. I'm going to brush that off, get all the slag and imperfections off. Make sure that we have enough for two pieces. We want one single twist, but we need two pieces. That way we can get consistency in the twists. Hey, I'm happy with that. And let me give you a close-up. And with this fixture, man, we can twist a really nice straight line. Okay, so here is where this is going to kind of land. Now we've got our gas box frame installed in a frame fixture that I built. So everything is really nice, cinched down, tightened down. Frame's not going to move when we cut this tubing out. Really important frame fixture. Now we don't want to go all the way up. So we want to leave ourselves about 3/4 to an inch from the top and the bottom. Measure twice. Yeah, and here's where you don't want to make a mistake. And I'll explain, or it'll be evident, what I'm doing here. Yeah, this is real critical. If we mess this up, yeah, we start over. Yeah, in this case, it's measure 4 times, cut once. So we're cutting a little bit longer than we actually need. That's our first tape mark. Now we're just going to cut this thing down to size. Here's where the trick comes in. So we're going to take advantage of that round stock in the center. That is going to be our slug that we're going to fit up into the frame. Yeah, we don't want to just weld a piece of tubing to the end of the frame. Yeah, that's not what you want. So here I'm separating that, and you want to be carefully cut that with the cutoff wheel. Don't want to go too deep. And there's what we have. That's our slug. It's going to fit up into the frame. We're going to have that on both sides. And double checking our length again. There's our pieces. We're good to go. Measured out. We're going to get them in the media blaster. Clean them up a little bit. Yeah, they cleaned up really nicely. That's what it's going to look like. Okay, now it's time for cutting these twin down tubes down. Now I'm sure somebody's done it, but I usually just see people modify a single down tube, not a twin down tube. And we're going to get them set into place. Now we're going to be using a porta power here. We're going to loosen off our fixture on the neck after we drill these rosette weld holes. Chamfer a little bit so we can fill that up with weld. And the bottom. And we're going to slightly porta power that straight up. Just enough so we can get those in place. Man, it's looking really good. This is such a fun build. Now you see we have plenty for our rosette weld. Now we can orient these twisted tubes any way we want, clock them any way that we want. We're going to tighten back down our fixture. It's time to weld. Now we want to keep in mind we're going to put a pretty healthy bead on this or weld, because we're going to come down and contour this into shape. Now I'm using a flat disc. We don't want to get crazy right now. We're not finishing it just yet. Okay, so now we made a little template of a little tie-in piece and a cover, tie-in cover. And we're going to transfer that to steel. There it is. And that's where it's going to set. It's going to make a really nice tie-in piece and cover. And this is still all jigged up in the frame fixture. Yeah, we're not going to take it out until we're completely done. Get a little tack there. One on the side. And now we can take off. And now I've got a flap disc, and we're going to gently smooth those off and work them in so they're seamless. We're not trying to take out all the weld that we just put in. We just want to contour it nicely. Yeah, I love that. And I don't know if we're going to paint this frame or if it's going to be powder coated, but that will all blend in really nicely. Okay, so let's address the bottom of the down tubes. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to make some covers. Now keep in mind, we've already welded all the way around and we've done our rosette weld, so that's plenty strong. This is just a cover. And I've scored one side, the opposite side of the side that I cut, because it's going to be a lot easier to open it up a little bit and then slip this thing over the tube and into place than if I was to cut it in half. And we can maneuver that thing into place. And yeah, that's going to be a little tricky, but it can be done. Orient the cut towards the inside to where the motor is. There's a shot of that. We want it squeezed down. We don't want a big gap in there. And like I said, we want to put a little bit more weld on that than we need because we're going to be contouring it. Okay, so the top is done. Man, that thing looks, I really like the way it's turning out. And there's the bottom. Yeah, the frame's really coming together. I've got a Springer ordered for this. I've got some twisted spoke 21 wheel for the front, 16 wire in the back. Yeah, this is going to be such a fun build. There it is. Hey, let's just go ahead and throw that Springer on there. It finally came. Neck cups in. And there's the 21 with the twisted spokes. And at this point, we're still just mocking it up, but I'm just going to assemble most of it. This isn't the final time here. And most of this stuff came from either Lowbrow. The Springer came from Lowbrow. The other brake components came from TC Bros, I think, or Lowbrow, one or the other. And J&P Cycle is where I got that twisted 21-inch wheel. Yeah, this thing is on its way, man. It's looking really good. And we're going to be doing some other twisted parts and pieces for this and a lot of custom little gadgets and brackets. So stay tuned. Follow the build. Hey, man, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Even if you hate it, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Need some input. What do you guys think? I think it looks really good myself. Hey, thanks to all our followers and subscribers. As always, thanks for watching.